Martin, better known as Baby Ariel, is musically megastar, YouTube icon, and recording artist who has been dominating social media for the last couple of years. Now she's sharing the inspiring story behind her empire of more than 35 million fans in Dreaming Out Loud. The debut book goes behind the scenes in the life of Baby Ariel with personal anecdotes, advice, doodles, and never-before-seen photos. Please give a warm Build Brunch welcome to Baby Ariel!
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, from musically sensation to author, what made you decide to write a book?
You know, being on social media, I get a ton of questions from my supporters like every single day about growing up and about stories and about my experience at school and social media and self-confidence and self-love. And I can't respond to every single person, but I do want to share my stories and I do want to respond. So I took all of my stories and all of their questions and I created a book based with my advice and everything that I've gone through really as a teenager.
That's awesome. So what is it like sort of writing about your personal life and when you're on social media a lot? So like the differences between depicting, you know, and portraying yourself on social media and then sharing these personal stories in a book?
Yeah, for sure. I think on social media, we tend to not talk as much or we don't share as much. But with a book, I really wanted to go deeper and talk about the things that I usually wouldn't share on social media because, I mean, social media is where you go to entertain. I don't want to be crying every day on social media about like all of my problems.
I'm sad right now.
I know, I'm so sad, guys, like which is like probably all the time. So, but in the book, I'm really able to share absolutely everything. And I think that's great because I want teens to be able to read the book and know they're not alone. And like when I'm sad all the time and I'm feeling unsure of everything, they can read the book and know, oh my gosh, somebody else understands what I'm going through.
Yeah. Totally. Is that a lot of pressure though? Because you're not, you know, 50 years old. Like, and teens are looking to you for advice and you're so young yourself. Like, how do you manage that expectation?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, from the beginning, it's what I wanted to do. So I didn't ever feel this pressure. I felt more of like, oh, I truly like care about the people following me and I care about these kids and I want to share because I want them to be happy. And so it's as much as I can share, as much as I can talk to them, I will. And it's because I want to. And it's because it's not really like about pressure or anything.
Yeah.
It's like this is what I want to do and I want to be there for them, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What is the biggest question or the most frequent question you get from your fans?
Ooh, honestly, probably how to start on social media and everything. And also just a lot of questions about, you know, like first time, like going into school, like for their first day of school or their first kiss or their first boyfriend or their first picture on social media, the first thing they want to share and that kind of thing. Yeah.
It's really cute.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you started on Musical.ly and you start out lip syncing and then you transitioned to making your own music. Did you know that you wanted to do that or did you discover that on the app?
So I have been singing and playing piano since I was like, I want to say 5.
Wow.
And so and I've been acting since I was super little also. So this kind of all came organically. Like I started Musical.ly for fun, but once I really gained a following and I started making these videos, I was like, oh, this is a great way to transition and into what I truly love doing, like music and telling stories and acting. So it all, I don't know, it felt organic. It didn't feel like a huge transition. It felt like, oh, this is what I am supposed to do. That's what I want to do.
What was the process like making your own songs? Like, do you write as well, or do you have a team?
Yeah, so I write also. I am a very emotional, like I always write from the heart, whatever it is. So I really I'll sit by the piano sometimes and play some melodies, or I'll write poems and put some melodies behind them. And I'll go into sessions also with amazing writers and producers. And we all bounce ideas off of each other. They share what they were feeling. For example, we could write a song about that, or share what my friend was feeling, write a song about that. Yeah, it's really cool. We all always write from the heart. And that's where I come from, always.
I also love the titles of your songs.
Oh, thank you.
They put me in a good mood before I even start listening. I'm like, yeah, Gucci on my body, let's go.
Thank you.
It's so much fun, yeah.
Thank you.
And besides singing, you're also an actress, and I can't believe it. When I was 17, I didn't have the motivation to do my homework. So in fact, you also star in a YouTube series, Baby Doll Records, and you have Nickelodeon movie coming out soon.
Yes.
So how is it being an actress? You mentioned you've been an actress forever, but like being an actress while also balancing with your social media career and your music career.
One thing that I agree with you 100%, because at first that was really the hardest mental thing to do. Like, how do I differentiate between all of these things? And I really had to learn how to compartmentalize everything. You know, I had to say, okay, when I'm working on a movie, you know, as much as I love music, I have to focus on the movie. And then when I'm working on the show, focus on the show. When I'm writing the book, and when I'm in that headspace, put all of my effort into the book when I'm doing my music. So I had to really learn, like, okay, yes, these all make up me, but they are different parts of me, and I have to put all of my love and care into each and every one.
That's actually great advice. I think that's a problem with a lot of millennials. It's like we always want to do so much, we don't know how to split up all our time.
For
so kind
sure.
of just like maybe focusing on one project at a time, putting your all into it, and then moving on.
Exactly. Like I used to I'd be writing a song, like, oh wait, I have an idea for this line in this script, you know, okay, let me work on that. And I didn't feel like I was giving my all into everything, and I want to be able to do that. So you have to learn how to do it. It's hard.
What do you just do for fun? It sounds like you're working a lot more than I was at 17 is all I'm saying.
It's funny, like
This is Mama Ariel.
I'm not a babe. This is like, honestly, like when I'm for fun, oh my God, this is really bad. Like I love writing. Like it used to be.
That's good.
Like I do online school now. So when I was in school, I would come home and I would write in my journal, or I would write a song. So this has always been what I love to do on the side of, you know, school, but now I'm able to take what I love to do and make it my real, you know, life. And I hang out with friends. I love movies. I watch a ton of movies. I listen to music. But this is really what I love to do. That's why I do it so much.
And then outside your career, you're also leading anti-bullying efforts, #Ariel movement, which is incredible. People Magazine recognized it for all that you're doing. So like, you're also kind of a philanthropist too, and you're trying to give back. So is this something that like organically just happened because you're a social media star, or something you always really wanted to do, like to try to stop cyberbullying?
Yeah, for sure. When I started social media, I got a ton of hate online because I think doing lip syncing videos and Musical.lys and everything, which is great. I loved it so much, but a lot of people didn't understand. And so, you know, they commented all these terrible, like, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. And I had to really learn myself how to ignore those and how to stay true to myself. But instead of ignoring it, I decided to talk about it and to create this Ariel movement. And as I spoke about what I was going through, and I speak about it in the book and everything, kids really started to speak up and say, oh, wait, I just started social media also, and I'm going through what you're going through. And this Ariel movement just happened where we created this community where we can talk and be open and be positive with each other. It just really just happened organically. I love it. It's a positive place online where we all can just talk.
Yeah.
This is random, but Musical.ly, like nobody knew it was gonna be as big as it became. And so you're kind of like lucky because you were on it, you were doing stuff, and it blew up.
Yeah.
Are there any new apps that you see coming out now as an influencer that you think have the potential to be the next Musical.ly or Vine or something like that?
That's a good question. Personally, I'll be honest, I haven't seen any apps that I think, but I do see different forms of content that I think could be huge. Like there are different, I've seen on YouTube like longer videos now, and in the form of TV shows or episodes, like 8-part series, or different like longer forms of content that I think could turn into something. I haven't seen any apps recently. Maybe, hopefully soon. I don't know.
I know. I'm hoping for Vine too.
I know. Please.
Or sorry, V2. We're not supposed to call it Vine 2.
You're totally spot on though, because we've seen YouTube, and that's like a business move they're making. So you obviously are an influencer.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's why
you're
Time
on the pulse.
Time Magazine said she's one of the most influential people on the internet.
That's insane.
I know, it's insane. And Forbes too.
I know.
Like, what does that feel like?
That feels, I mean,
On
like,
the internet.
I mean,
The internet. It's pretty big. The internet's pretty big.
I know, it's huge. And it's the craziest thing ever. I mean, I feel like so honored, and the people that I'm next to, like, I don't know, it just makes me feel happy, and I love it. And the fact that people like what I'm doing is great, and if I can make people happy, then great, and if I can be on the list, then awesome.
You are so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just like loving your energy.
Yeah.
So much.
What do we have to look forward to in the future with you?
Hopefully a book tour. I want to put out more music very soon. The movie's coming out. My movie Bixler High Paradise coming out next year. I don't know exactly when. yeah, just hopefully just building and more videos, more content, and yeah.
Well, we can't wait. You have 4 new fans.
Thank you so much.
love it.
Ariel, thank you so much for joining us.